This is Jim Nailon, liturgical guitarist. I'm going to share my arrangement of Mary's Song by Millie Reith. I'll play through it first, and then I'll go back and talk through it. But notice I'm capoed on the first fret. That's because I tune this guitar down a half step. So you'll want to not use a capo if you're in standard tuning. If you don't want to go Okay, so I played that with my thumb around, but I fingered it for those of you that don't play with thumb around. So as I talk through it, I'll play it without the thumb around. So the intro is just a C over D minor over C. Just keep the C down and drop a D minor. And then a C with the little finger up on the G on the third fret of the first string. That D minor over C, and then to the verse. Regular C chord, the A minor, and then a short F. So just the second and third finger down, and then a little finger up on the third fret of the second string, and then keep the third finger down. And for this G, it's actually a G7 suspended sus4. To a C over an E, then the D dropping down to the C bass, measure 9, A minor, and here I bar, and then a G, just third finger there, and the open first, second, third strings, and the middle finger catches the third fret of the second string. Then C. Now here, you bar, and then you kind of rock the hand up. I've got a note there with an asterisk on that open E, so I don't know if you can see that. I'm just kind of lifting, I'm pushing up on my wrist like that, so that the bar lifts off, and I can play this open string while I'm still keeping my low bass down. So that figure happens quite a few times. We'll see it a couple more, 3 more times, I think. And then to the G, the little finger down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then the C chord. Melody up on the 1st string, 3rd fret. And then A minor. And here's that little F again with the rock there, rocking up. So nothing very hard there. And then it goes back through it, and now I keep a bass run going. So it makes it a little trickier, but not hard. Run the bass down to A minor. 3rd finger, keep the bass going down to the F. So A minor. You can bar that, or you can play without a bar, or you can play with your thumb around. A lot of ways to handle that. Then the G, sus4, then C. Little bass run there. Another. Bring the bass run down to the A minor from the C. Then to the G in the bass. And bar. F. And 3rd finger gets the bass on the G. Now, I'm playing 6ths here, 1st and 2nd finger, and then open on the 2nd and 4th string. And then to that F again, we're going to rock that off, rock the finger up to get that open, then G, and C, bass run down while you're holding that melody note. Here on the 2nd string, open 2nd to the 1st fret, and then again that F with the lifting off the 1st finger of the bar a little bit, and the G. And then if you want to go 4th, if you want to stop there, you'd maybe something like that to end it. But if you want to go further, A, and now you're in the key of D. So you gotta don't play a whole D chord here. Just play the 1st and 3rd fingers. So your little finger makes it easier to get your little finger over to that C sharp on the 4th fret of the 5th string. Keep the bass run down. Now on this B minor, we're not going to bar it. It's just because coming off that D with a C in the bass, we've already got our 3rd finger where we want it. That 3rd finger is where we want it. We just need to bring our 1st finger over to the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then the little finger will catch this B on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then the open for a little dissonance there, and then lift off the 1st finger to get that bass run. So that simplifies that rather than trying to play that with a bar, which would give you trouble. And then a G. So see, I have, what do I have here? Well, I guess I used the 2nd finger on the G bass. And then the A. Second line, same thing again, but now we got a little. We're playing an extra note in the melody here. Chord. Now we're going to actually go to a B minor bar. First thing, all you need is just the bar, and then you put the rest of it down. Now, to go from this bar to the G, to make it legato, if you lift off and go to a regular G chord, there's a pause there. But if you just take your first finger and play the bass with your first finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and then use your 3rd finger to play the melody, you can make that more legato. You can play it the regular G if that's easier for you, but you might have a little pause there, a little break in the legato. Third line, A, D, and we're not going to bar on this B minor either. So we look like that, and then lift. So we've got our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then when we play that B minor, we're going to hold that little finger down up on the 5th fret and play the 2nd fret of the 5th string with our 1st finger, and lift off on our 2nd finger, and then put our 3rd finger down on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and then our second finger is going to play the melody and just slide it down, stay on the 2nd finger on both those notes, and then it puts you in position for a G chord. And then D, and then the ending kind of mirrors the intro. So and then you play an E minor, which is just like a D minor, only slid up 2 frets, and with a D bass, and then slide up to this D chord up on the 5th fret. So that's all I have on that one. That's a beautiful hymn of the Magnificat, and a very, very lovely and popular hymn. It's been around for 45 years or more. So I pray that God blesses your playing. Look for more arrangements on liturgicalguitarist.com, and I wish you peace.